All right, hello everybody, and welcome again to your favorite channel, Woo English, and welcome to another live stream today. Again, we are having a practice your English live stream where we are going to practice your English as the title suggests. So, we have started working on two types of live streams so far. The first one is where we do our reading slash listening, right? So we listen to a story, we read it, we answer some questions, so we train our reading and listening skills, and at the same time we learn some vocabulary and some language in addition to some information about like major historical figures. The last figure or the last person that we talked about in our live stream was none other than Leonardo da Vinci, the very famous Italian painter. Today is going to be another live stream, another session, a different type. And today we are going to practice our English and check our grammar. We are going to test if our grammar is good, if we have good grasp of English grammar, and at the same time it's like reviewing some of the lessons. So whenever we are going to work on an exercise, feel free to stop me and ask me if you have any questions. I see people joining. I see Ahsanol is here, and today we have a special guest who is Jan the Man. Jan the Man, it's been a while. He is the legend of this channel. So it's been a while since he blessed us with his with his presence, and today he is here with us. So I'm very excited. Amin is here as always. So Amin, our very smart student here. So welcome, Amin. Welcome everybody. Very glad to meet you again on this live stream. I hope you guys had a great weekend. So I will wait for more people to join, and then we can start our live streams. So let me just give you some time to join. So how was your week, guys? And thank you. I mean, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I finally cut my hair. Yes, absolutely. You can see it on the screen. Animal 4K is reminding you. Animal 4K, first, hello for you. And thank you for reminding them to like the video. So please make sure to like the video. That really helps. And I would love to thank this new member who paid a paid membership, ICA. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for the support. That really means a lot. So, Jen, where have you been? How was life, man? How was life? It's been a while since we last saw you. Um, Great. I mean, very good, very good. How is school going so far? I mean, how is the school year going? All right, let me just set things up. The live started on fire. Absolutely. I hope it will continue on fire, but not on real fire, right? Great. I mean, great, good. That's awesome. Me too. I had a very tiring day. Today is Friday, and Friday is a very tiring day, like for me and also for my students. But we had a good session actually today. We really enjoyed ourselves, and I really enjoyed the session. So I came back home very glad and proud of myself and also of my students. Uh, all right. So before we start, I'm just waiting for more people. Okay. So if you are watching this live stream, maybe type for us. Well, let me see. What are you gonna type for us? Yeah, all right. Type for us your mood. Type for us your mood, right? Uh, Tell us what is your mood. This is the best time for my neighbors to be like poking holes in the wall. This is the best time. My neighbors are like poking some holes in the hole of the wall, like. All right. So what are you gonna do? I hope it's not very audible here in the live stream. So as I said, today we are going to practice our grammar. We are going to see some different activities, um, grammar, vocabulary as well. So we are just going to discussion at the end, by the way. So we have a discussion at the end as well. So we're just going to enjoy ourselves. It's the end of the week. Okay. Uh, can you hear? Can you hear the work going on? It's getting even louder right now. Now that I talked about it, maybe they heard me. Sorry, my neighbors are like building something. It's absolutely the worst time that I have nothing to do. All right, activity number 1. As always, I have for you sentences that have mistakes in them, and I want you to find a mistake and correct it if you don't mind. So let's get started, I think, without further ado. All right, perfect. I'm glad you can't hear anything because there is a lot of noise going on. Like my neighbors again are like poking a hole in the wall using some instruments, using that driller, right? To drill. They are drilling to drill. They are drilling a hole in the wall, and it's very noisy. And it's not the right time, to be honest. It's 9 p.m. It's night in my country. It's not the right time to do any housework. Each student must bring their own pen to class. So read the sentences, tell me what is the mistake, and correct it if that's possible. And don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. The moment you are here, like the video because that really helps so that you can get that out of the way, right? Because I will keep reminding you to like this video. Unlike the other sessions, I find this very interesting. Unlike the other sessions, today there are no people from Twitter or Facebook. But I mean, what if the student is a girl? What if the student is a girl? Yeah, and it's night. Normally, if you have like some work to do, you should do it like building or destroying or drilling a hole in the wall. You should do that during the day, not at night, not early in the morning. To drill, right? To drill a hole in the wall. Pens, no. So you are correct. I mean, by the way, you are correct. It's in the possessive pronoun, but just he is well. What if we have a group of students, of female students? You understand what I mean? Students, they can be males or females. So each student with an S. No. I mean, it's in the possessive pronoun. I repeat, it's in the possessive pronoun. So again, for those of you who are just joining, welcome, of course, to the live stream. And today we are working on our grammar. So we are testing our knowledge of English grammar through various exercises. Students, no, listen, please. When we say each, I'm talking about each individual student. So each is always followed by singular. So each, always followed by singular. Singular. Rabiha Maksawi, hello, how are you? I think we have seen you here before, so welcome. So each, the word each is always followed by singular. We say each person, and we never say each people. Say each person and not each people, right? But it's just here, we are talking about each student. But for the pronoun, we use their, which is normally used for the plural. So the problem that we have in the first sentence is that instead of their, it would be his or her, all right, depending on whether the student is male or female. I hope that's clear. So each student, so each always followed by singular, must bring his or her, depending on whether they are male or female, right? So that was the mistake. However, today, again, I'm not sure if you can hear the drilling, but it's really noisy, and I hope it's not interfering with the sound. So nowadays, especially in social media, you will hear people talking about singular and individual person in the plural. All right. For example, I met this person and I liked their dog. So imagine you met one person and this person, no drill hurt, perfect, glad. So I met this person and I liked their dog. This is an acceptable grammar today, especially with social media, because a lot of people don't like to say whether this person is a man or a female, with all that LGBT ideas and stuff. So a lot of people don't like to just like assume if a person is a man or a woman. So they prefer their now. Gen Z grammar, absolutely, absolutely. I'm an old person, and well, I find this a little bit odd, but of course you can use it. Though there is actually quite old, uh, uh, like form or structure. So again, for the first one, there is actually correct nowadays, but like to just make it like more fitting for our lesson today, we can say his or her because we're talking about individual student, right? So his if it's males, her if it's females. His or her is correct as a form in itself if you don't want to assume the gender or the sex of people you are talking about. We discussed about the project yesterday. So again, what is the mistake? Can you correct it? Amin says no about in number 2. So Amin says remove the no. Hi, your accent is Arabic. Am I right? You are right. You are absolutely right. I'm not an English person. I'm not an American. Moroccan. I'm from North Africa. I'm from Morocco. Do you know where Morocco is? All right, we have Snow White is here. Snow White also disappeared for like a while. This Snow White. No hi, no hello. So how are you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while. Snow White, as always, says without about. I identify as a Giga Chad. Sure. I know you are. You give the vibe of a Giga Chad. You give the vibe of a Giga Chad for sure. You guys are correct. We never say discuss about. And by the way, this is a common mistake. I see a lot of people do it. We never say discuss about. We always say discuss something. We are discussing the project. We are discussing school. We are discussing this topic. All right? Or if you want to keep about, imagine I love the word about. I love the word about. Okay? What can we change to keep the word about? Help me. I don't want to get rid of the word about. I want to keep it. I want to keep the word about. You guys are correct. The mistake here is the word about. About is never used with the verb discuss. But my question to you, what if I'm keen on, I love the word about. I'm a big fan of the word about, but I want to keep it. I don't want to get rid of it. Like we are close friends. So how can we do that? Can you change something else, please? Can you change something else? I was a little under weather. I mean, always welcoming new people. Thank you, Amin. Okay, I hope you are feeling better now. From Morocco, I'm from Algeria. Our neighbors, absolutely. I have there are a lot of people here from Algeria, by the way, and you guys are more than welcome, of course. Yeah, I'm always happy to see like people from around this area. Doesn't he? Wait a second, people. Wait. You didn't answer my question. Again, we are still in 2. I'm not gonna move from 2. You guys are already in number 6. You guys are very fast. Slow down a little bit. Slow down. It's the weekend, all right? It's the weekend. So, my question. You guys said that for number 2, we should remove the word about, and I agree with you. Here we should say we discussed the project, not we discussed about the project. We agree on this. No questions asked. But imagine if I want to keep the word about. What else can we remove from sentence number 2 so that we can keep the word about? Come on. The word about. I really like that word. Hi. Banjar, hello. How are you? Pamela is here as well. Pamela, hey, how are you? Okay, no one answered my question for number 2. Pamela is here. So again, what if I don't want to remove the word about from sentence number 2? What can we do? I'm still waiting for your answer, and we can stay here all night. I have all night, right? So we discussed about the project. You guys said that the problem here is with the word about. You have a problem with the word about. I don't have a problem with the word about. I want it back. Give me back the word about. Give me back my word. I want it back. I want it to stay in the sentence. So can you do something else? Right. Okay. Probably I will answer it. Probably I'm not very clear here. So you guys said the problem here is with the word about. If we want to keep the word about, very simply, I can say we talked about instead of we discussed about. All right. So the original sentence was we discussed about. You guys said we should remove about. I said sure. But what if we want to keep the word about and change something else? The answer simply is we talked about. We can change the verb and about. So both questions or both answers are correct. She is the most cleverest student in the class. She is the most cleverest students in the class. Please tell me how I become fluent in English like you. I have some videos that I will share with you later. At the end, I will share with you some videos, just like, or we can keep a little bit of time at the end, and we can discuss these things. So I need to go back and see what you guys. Okay, really, really. Wait a second. I probably made a mistake. All right. So it should be clever, like the most clever for number 3, the most clever, right? Okay. But normally the answer to clever. What's that? Clever. I don't have that word in English. So we should remove most. Very good. Very good. Actually, we should remove. You have to work hard so that you can improve your English skills. I have for you some tips to improve your fluency. It's just that I don't want to cut the live stream right here because we are talking about something else. So we will go back to that in like later. So actually, we should remove most. And let me see if I can open my whiteboard so that I can explain to you what happened here. I hope this okay. Create a new word. Great. I think it's faster than usual. So I'm gonna remind you of the rule in sentence number 3. She is the cleverest student in the class. So I just hope that my whiteboard opens fast so that I can explain to you what's going on. Or why did we say cleverest, and not the most clever? Because I saw that a lot of you guys are the cleverest. Okay. I just hope that this whiteboard will open. So be patient. The most brightest. Well, again, Pamela, we can't say the most brightest, all right? We can't say the most brightest. I'm just waiting for the whiteboard to open, and then I will explain that in detail. The internet is a little bit slow here to open up. There is a lag. All right, let me do something then. Let me do something. All right, let me do something, and then I will So maybe there will be no lag now. So can you guys still hear me and see me well? I know you can see me. Can you hear me well? All right. I think we are back. I think we are back. Okay, perfect. So let me share with you my whiteboard. Okay. So the what we will talking about in sentence number 3 is what we call um um oopsie oops, it's very slow. What we call, all right, now it's better. What we call comparative and superlative. Okay, so comparative and superlative, very simply, thinking. What are you thinking? Come on. Unfortunately, this is why I said it's very hard to work with these websites. I hope it's not going to keep doing this every like 20 seconds or something. All right. I mean, I fixed the screen. It's just that we need this to work. uh, okay, whiteboard people. Why is this stopping in the middle of my? Come on, and that's so bad. That's so bad. All right, let me go back here and fix this on my own time. That was the nastiest thing that these people could do to us. You are not moving. I am. I'm just seeing what's gonna happen. Is the screen clear? Can you see me? Am I moving now? Am I moving? Am I moving now? I'm just waiting for this website to work. Let's work here. Let's work here. I'm not gonna waste any more time. So we said we have two forms. One is called comparative. It's just I don't like writing here. Come on. Why is this website like this? This is so bad. Whiteboard people, come on. Your website is not working. It's good. All right. Great. The screen stopped. All right. I just think that the other website is trying to load, so that's why it's taking a little bit of time. So sorry about that. I'm just hoping that it will work fast so that we can move past this point, because we have already wasted like 5 or 10 minutes on this. I just want to share with you the rule, and sure, I'm gonna go ahead. You can type in comment section. I prefer to write for you so that you can see everything on the screen. I hope it's working now. I hope it's working. I hope it's not gonna do the same problem again. All right. Okay, let's see now. And if it does that problem again, we will do it in another way. So I said that what we have is the difference between all right. It's doing it again. It's doing it again. Yeah, sorry. She is the most intelligent. The screen is not clear. The screen is not loading. Sorry. This website is taking forever. All right. This website is gonna take forever to load. Finally. It's loading again. Finally, all right. So I need my pen. I need my pen now. All right. I think I can type somehow. All right. Now we can type. Okay. We are back. We are back, people. We are back. Hallelujah. So I said there is comparative, and the second form is superlative. Okay. So comparative versus superlative. So, comparative example. These are two people. Okay. So we can say that for example, John John is tall, but his brother is taller, right? You can see both John and his brother on this little drawing here. Are you guys following now? Is it clear, teacher? How do you know more vocabulary? Don't forget the word. Again, I have another video. If you can just give me until the end of the live stream, I will answer both your questions. How to have more vocabulary and how to be more fluent. I still remember your questions. So, comparative, as I was saying, is when we compare two people. Okay. So imagine they have, or we have a lot of people. So we have this person, we have this person, we have this person, we have this person, right? And then we have probably this person. Okay, I hope you can see people and not just like random things. So let's call this one John. So again, we can say here, if we want to compare two people, we can again say John is taller than his friends. Okay, we are comparing John and his friends, two entities. But if we want to compare John to everybody else, we can say John is the tallest student in class. So here it's like a different story, right? So it's taller and tallest. So taller is when we compare A and B. Tallest is when we compare A to B and C and D and E and everybody else. I will give you a better example. I can say a giraffe, all right, is taller than a lion. But so I'm comparing a giraffe and a lion. But if I want to compare the giraffe to all the animals, I can say a giraffe is the tallest animal. So I'm comparing it to all the other animals. Comparative 2, superlative 1 versus anything else. Is this clear so far? So now, how do we form the comparative and how do we form the superlative? In each one of them, we have two rules. The first rule is for words that have one or two syllables. For example, big, tall. It's big. It will give big, so it's one, right? So it's big, one, big, or tall, or fast. So for these, all of these, we simply what we simply do is add er. So we say taller than, faster, bigger, right? Taller, etc. For superlative, for the same words, we can say the tallest, the biggest. So the biggest, so we add est, right? So let me just add big. So for superlative, we simply add the plus adjective plus est. So again, we can say big, bigger, the biggest. Tall, taller, the tallest. Fast, faster, the fastest. All right. So this is the rule. But if we have like large words like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If we want to split beautiful, it won't be one. We can say right? Beautiful. It has three. It has one. It has two. It that have three or more parts. We never say beautifuler or the beautiful list. We should say more beautiful for comparative or the most for superlative. The most. So this is for longer words. Now let's look at the words that we have. The sentence that we had is the following. The most cleverest. This is the sentence that we have. The most cleverest. So we have most and we have est. Here, it's like we applied two rules at the same time. So we applied the est rule and we applied the most rule. And that's wrong because we are applying two rules at the same time. So what should we do? So we keep this number one, or should we keep this? Should we say the most clever, like the most beautiful, the most intelligent, or should we say the cleverest, like the tallest, the biggest, the largest? Well, actually, for clever, though it has two parts, so we can say clever, clever, clever. For words that have one part or two parts, we mostly add est and not most. And that's why we said here that it should be the cleverest student and not the most clever student. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. Hakan from Turkey. Hi. So I hope everything is clear. Most beautiful, the cleverest. Perfect. All right. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand where things come from. That's why I'm explaining this. All right. She doesn't like broccoli, isn't she? Or isn't it? Number 5. Can you guys, for those of you who already answered, please make sure to re-answer again, because or I will let me try and see where you left your answer, because I need to go back a long while. Does she? Does she? Does she? Right. Good. So does she? Very good. I think you guys really answered the question correctly. Okay. Does she? Very good. Very good. This is the type of questions that we call. So let me explain this again. This is the type of question that we call tag. Let me write it in red so that it's clear. And so we call these tag questions. When I'm writing, is it clear for you? Do I need to zoom in a little bit more? Tag question. What is a tag question? A tag question is two forms. The first one is when we have the verb to be. For example, so it's like a repetition. You are a teacher. And the tag question is, aren't you? So basically, if we have the verb to be here, we take the verb to be, we invert it with the subject, and notice that if we have a negative, if we don't have negative, we add negative. If we have negative, we shouldn't add negative. So let me give a sentence in which there is negative. She is. She isn't. She isn't smart. Can someone tell me what is the tag question for the second one? Remember, you simply add the verb to be with the subject and you invert them. If you have negative, you don't add it in the tag question. If you don't have negative, you should add it in the tag question. Repeat this or finish this question for me. Is she? Very good. Very good. Very good. Is she? PP. Well, that name sounds very bad. Sorry. What is your name, by the way? And where are you from? Because you managed to guess my accent. Hello, is she? Very good. So you guys understood what we said here. So we should say is she? Very good. So this is for the verb to be. Let me write it even here. So this is for to be. For the verb to be. Now for other verbs other than the verb to be. Other verbs. Okay, so what about other verbs? So let me give you a sentence. He likes coffee. He likes coffee. Can someone give me what is the tag question that we should use for this sentence? He likes coffee. KSA. From Saudi Arabia. All right. Interesting. Yeah, you managed to guess my accent. That's clever. Doesn't he? Very good. Very good. No, I mean for don't you, it's when I say you like coffee, don't you? You like coffee, don't you? All right. So if we have he, you should keep the same subject that you have in the original sentence. So we should say, so he. And how can we ask a question? We should add does. So we add it here. And here, notice we don't have a negative. So we should add the negative here. So I need to remove this he from here. And I should say doesn't he. Let's put another one where we have negative. They don't watch football. All right, give me the tag question for this one. And here I forgot the question mark. Give me the tag question. Doesn't he? That's for the previous one. You are correct. Do they? Okay, perfect. Okay, so do they? Again, this is what we call tag questions. If you want to take a screenshot, I can do this. If you want to take a screenshot, I can do this, and you can take your screenshot. If you want to keep it with you, you can take a screenshot, and you can keep this lesson with you. These are all the cases that we have in tag questions, right? So these are all the cases. We have the verb to be, positive, negative, and we have other verbs, positive, negative. It's very, very simple. So let me go back to the sentence that we had in the beginning. Does he or does she? Very good, does she. So because here we have she and does, and then here we don't have negative, all right? We have negative, so here we will not use it, okay? He could have gone to the party if we'd known about it. We could have gone to the party. So what do you think about number 6? Perfect, Amin. Wonderful. Okay, so what do you think for number? Oh, I didn't share my screen yet. So number 5. Let me go back again and look for number 5 because I know you guys already answered it. Let me see. Number 5. I've seen it somewhere. Could have. Very good. Snow White. So Snow White says in the beginning, could have. Could have. By the way, this is a very common mistake. A lot of people will write could have gone, including Americans. I've seen Americans make this mistake. Believe it or not, I've seen Americans make this mistake. Could have. It's just the way it's pronounced. It's pronounced could. It's could have gone or could have done. But the way we pronounce it, it's pronounced could have. It's pronounced very fast. Could have gone. So a lot of people, what Could have gone. And that's a big mistake. So it should be written like this or like this, but never like this. All right, never off. Okay, so I hope this one is clear as well. Last one, because when they pronounce it exactly, no off and go. No, no, we should have go. I mean, but it's just like neither of them know how to solve the problem. Teacher, how know if how is or how has if typed like this he is. All right. Uh, Good question. I really love this question. Very good question. I put the question in a different way. I would put the question in a different way because I think the wording is not very clear. So let me explain this question. So the lady or the sir, the mister, the lady, I'm not sure because they didn't tell us their name. So is asking his how we know? How do we know if it's he is or if it's he's he has? Because both are correct. We can say he's a teacher, right? So it's we know it by what follows the verb. So if I tell you, all right, if I tell you, let's see, let me write it here. So you guys tell me if it's he is or he has. Oh, can you tell me each one of them if it's he is or he has? He is or he has. So just write the number. Write for example. Okay, very good. So number one has. Number two is because it's perfect tense exactly. That's exactly what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. So to know if this is he is or he has, we should see what follows. Got is almost always followed by has or follows has. An adjective often follows is. He is a good teacher or he is a good student. ing always follows is, and verb ed often follows has. So to answer your question, if we have his and we want to know if it's he is or he has, we should see what follows after it. Okay. So if it's followed by got, for example, or by possession, it's has. If it's followed by an adjective, is. If it's followed by ing, it's is. If it's followed by verb in the past participle, it's has. So I hope that's clear. Last one, I will reveal it very fast. Pamela, very good. Good job. Good job. All right, have, could have gone, and finally them knows because neither it's for singular. I hope this was clear. I don't wanna like spend a lot of time on this. We already spent 40 minutes on just one exercise. Choose the right form of the words between brackets. Choose the right forms of the word between brackets. So Maria has a strong desire, desirous, or desire, like as a verb. So there is a verb to desire something, or verb or noun to a desire. As far as it's clear, I don't mind answering. This is my job here, is to help you with your English. So as far as it's clear for you, I'm very happy. So Maria has a strong desire. Desires, very good. The first one is a noun. So has is always followed by a noun. To become a doctor, she feels, oh, I the two at the same time. She feels number two, motivation, motivate, or motivated. Which one is the correct one for number two? Is it motivated? Okay, I'm just gonna like drag it a little bit because we have spent a lot of time. So, strong desire to become a doctor. She feels motivated to help others and wants to make a difference, different, or a differ. Desire, motivated. Pamela, great job. Great job. To make a difference. Right. Snow White says to make a difference. Let me see if there are any other questions or any other answers. All right. So make a difference in the world. She knows that being a doctor requires a lot of commitment. Commit or committed? Number four, Snow White says it's commitment. So where are the others? Where are the other people? I have a lot of people here watching the live stream, but only one or two engaged. So please make sure to engage with us. You can never learn English. I'm gonna tell you this. You can never learn English if you keep it here inside your head. You should learn English by actually using it. If you are not using English, it will go away. So you should engage. Even if your answer is wrong, it's totally fine. We don't mind here. We don't want 100% correct answers here. We just want answers so that we can work on them if they are wrong. And please, as you are watching, make sure please to like this video. That really helps the channel and it will help other people. So if you like this video, it will be suggested to other people. Those people will come here, will benefit from our channel. So make sure please to like this video. We really appreciate that. I have one more answer. So we are in number four right now. Or so it's just Snow White answering another one. So I will move on. Commitment and finally determined, like Snow White said. Okay. So I wanna skip an exercise because I choose the right form. Choose the right form. Okay, I'm gonna move here actually. So activity number three. Okay, activity number three, so that we can include a little bit of fun, because I feel that the session was boring for the beginning. It was like a lot of grammar, a lot of rules, a lot of talking. Give us 3 activities you would love to do this weekend, but only using emojis. And the others who are also watching this live stream will try to guess what are the activities that you will do on the weekend. I think I will participate as well, so I will wait for your answers. I will try as well, and then with each comment shared, I will share your comments, and when I share them, the others will try to guess what are the activities that you will do for the weekend. I will see what I can come up with. These are my activities for the weekend. All right, so this is one. What's wrong with these people? So I will share mine, and of course you can share yours at the same time. 3 activities that you are going to do during the following weekend, starting tomorrow, and they should only be in emojis. So that's number 2. Number 3 is, and of course, when I share one of your answers, the others should. I can add more. I can add one more. I can add one more. All right. So I'm gonna use 4. Okay. Unfortunately, they are not very okay. Pamela. Unfortunately, they are not like visible as emojis for me. So let's see Snow White. Snow White. So these are the activities that Snow White will do during the weekend. For you, Pamela, can you try again, please? Can you try again? Because this is how how I can see them, right? This is how I see them. Let me see if I can copy them from YouTube directly. I will try to copy them from YouTube. Or if you can like type them for me in a different way using emojis, I will really appreciate that. I don't know why they are visible this way. So these are the activities of Snow White. Can you guys help us guess what Snow White will be doing for the weekend? Can you help us? I didn't do any of them. Just for it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. So the rest of you guys, tell us what is Snow White going to do. For me, I'm gonna share mine as well. I can also see Maria. So again, I'm just where is okay. Here is Pamela's answer. Pamela's answer is very interesting. Isabel as well, because Isabel's answer is not very clear, is not entirely clear. So Isabel, can you guys tell us what is Snow White going to do, starting from the emojis? Isabel. All right. Unfortunately, I can't copy emojis. It seems I can't copy emojis. Copy. Unfortunately, I can't copy the emojis. Yeah, can't. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. I can't copy the emojis. All right. Anyone would love to share with us what are the activities that Snow White is going to do? No, Pamela. Actually, I saw them. I saw the emoji that you shared. It's just that I think it's a YouTube emoji because I'm on a I'm on a streaming activity. I'm on a streaming website. All right. Yes, these are mine. These are mine. So sunbathing, shopping, coffee. Absolutely, absolutely. Those are my activities. Well, I'm waiting for you guys to guess what are the activities that Pamela will do. Can you type them for me in the chat? Iman as well. Iman as well is here, and she is sharing with us her own emojis. There is a broom. There is a pen. There are some books. All right. I don't see much engagement going on. Come on, people. Pamela wants to watch TV. I think Pamela, for Pamela's emoji, you can just like scroll down in the chat and you can see it because I can't show it here because it's not very clear. It doesn't exist in my. All right. Okay. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share my own interpretation of Pamela's. So there is cycling, right? There is cycling. There is dancing, and then there is swimming. I hope I got them correct, Pamela. For Maria, I think it's either reading or writing. Is it reading or writing, Maria? Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it reading or writing? But I can also see swimming. The second one, which is not clear, is actually a teapot. So I think that's relaxing. That's relaxing. What about Iman here? Iman will be cleaning the house or doing some house chores, writing something, and reading, I think. And reading or studying. All right. Since we don't have a lot of engagement for this activity, that we are going to move to the next one. Activity 4. Activity 4 is called Would You Rather? Would You Rather? So Would You Rather is basically an activity where I give you two choices and you should choose the one that you would do. For example, would you rather know exactly how and when you will die or live without ever knowing? This is a very provoking question. I tried to wake you up with this question. Would you rather know exactly how and when you will die, or you can just continue your life you don't know when you are going to die. You don't know how you are going to die. Because sometimes we all assume that we are going to reading. All right, it's reading. Prison Break and almost done with it. Cool, cool. I want to rewatch Prison Break actually. I think I'm gonna. And to have tea with friends. All right. I thought that was I thought uh uh that was just relaxing. So Iman says she would rather live without knowing. She doesn't want to know when she is going to die. Ignorance is a bliss, absolutely. Especially with this topic of death. All right. Oh, there is a new season. Interesting. No, no, I just want to rewatch it because I was very young. I was, I think, still in middle school when it came out. I was still in middle school, and I want to rewatch it just like for the fun of it because I don't think I finished it back at the time. So, would you rather know exactly how and when you will die, or would you rather live without ever knowing? You don't want to know. You want to live in peace. Iman says she doesn't want to know. She want to live without knowing. And she says that ignorance is a bliss. And I will agree with her. Not just because she is my wife, but also because I agree that sometimes, especially with the topic of death, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Especially, you will be thinking about that all the time. I don't want to know. I don't want to interfere with my destiny. Yeah, a lot of people, if they manage to know when they are going to die, uh, they will start like avoiding the things or doing the things that they know will kill them later on. Yeah, I totally agree. Maria, we don't know. It will happen one day, our day for each one. Yeah, we are waiting for our turns, right? We are waiting for our turns. But I don't want to know. Me too. I think I will join you guys. Pamela is sharing with us her active. Oh, wow. Pamela, do you lift? Do you lift weight? Awesome. No one knows when he dies. No, no. But the question is, what if someone is there and he wants to tell you? Imagine Snow White. Someone comes, like a, I don't know what, an angel, for example, comes to you and says, I'm the angel of death, and I want to tell you when you are going to die and how you are going to die. Would you accept that offer? We are here talking about like hypothetical situation. We are just imagining, right? We are not talking about real situations. Wonderful, Pamela. You are doing a great job. You are doing a great job. You're watching movies. You are exercising. You are having a very active social life. I still remember. Okay, imaginary. So, would you love to know when you are going to die, or still, even if it's imaginary, you still don't want to know? Which one is it? And please, please, guys, help us by liking this video. It really helps. I can see that the reach is very low. If you can help us by clicking the like button down below, it doesn't take much time. I will really appreciate it. The activity that we have right now, we are practicing our English. The activity that we have now is called Would You Rather? Would you rather? So, Would You Rather is an activity where you get to choose between one of two situations. Would you love to know when you are going to die, or would you live in the bliss of ignorance, trusting God's will? Okay, this is turning very religious very fast. All right, people. All right. Uh, the person from KSA from Saudi Arabia, are you still there? Because I want to share with you something at the end because we are approaching the end. So, are you still there? So that we can share with you how to not forget your vocabulary, how to be more fluent in English. So, if you are still there, uh, type something in the chat so that I know that I should still answer you, because if you are not there anymore, there is no need to address those questions. Would you rather grow 20 years older with $1 million dollar, not older, or let me correct that, and then I will with $1 million. So would you rather uh, grow 20 years older, or grow 20 years older with $1 million, or go back 20 years to the back with all the knowledge you have now? I will explain it again. So, which one would you choose? To grow 20 years older and have $1 million in your bank account, or go back in time 20 years. So if you are 30 like me, for example, you will become 10 years old, but you know everything that you know right now. You have all the knowledge that you learned as an adult. Which one would you choose? Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. I really appreciate none. Uh, Wait a second. So, would you love to choose? Would you love to stay your age right now and as broke as you are? Maybe one. Okay. I think I would choose number one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I would choose number one. I would choose number one because I know I will not make $20 million or $1 million if I go back in time. Even if I go back in time, I will not make $1 million. So even with all the knowledge I have right now, I don't have the knowledge that will make me $1 million. So I will go with one. I will I will be 50 years old, but at least I will be like a rich 50-year-old person. Pamela as well. Pamela is joining the number one club. Thank you, Pamela, for joining us. Yeah. So great. So me, Snow White, Pamela, we all want some money, even if we will look older. But I don't mind. I don't mind looking older, but with some money in my bank account. Let's move to the next question. Would you rather have an amazing job that pays very little or a boring job that pays very extremely well? Again, so would you rather choose a job that you really, really love, an amazing job, but it doesn't pay you well? Or a job that pays you very well, but it's very boring, or that you hate it? You hate it, basically. Iman, you may invest in Bitcoin. So, you are talking about the past. Very good one. Very good one. Very good one. So go back in time, invest in Bitcoin. Good thinking. Good thinking. I think like our teacher, but if we are 80 to want to be 100, it's is a little. Yeah. I agree. It depends on the age. For me, I'm 30 years old, so I can give 20 years old. Number two, boring job that pays very well. Pamela, we think alike. So high five. We think alike. We think about money. I would love to have a boring job, but that pays me very well, and then I can go and enjoy that money. If I'm enjoying my job and it doesn't pay me well, what's the deal? Well, that's kind of what we have in teaching. Teaching is a very enjoyable job. A bit stressful, but it's still enjoyable. But it doesn't pay well, unfortunately, and it's all over the world. It doesn't pay well. Number two, as well, Pamela is joining the payment role. I mean, Iman says number one, amazing job that pays very little. Good, good, good thinking. I really love that. I really love that. All right, maybe we still have one more, right? All right, activity number 5. Okay, let's finish this live stream by this one. If you could only eat one food forever, what would it be? If you could eat one food forever and nothing else, what would that food be? For me, it would be Moroccan food. We're looking for money in this world. Absolutely. What are we looking for after all? What are we working toward? But I see Iman's point though. I would really want a job that like gives me a little bit of stress and it's satisfying. Satisfaction is also a very good thing. Nowadays, it's all related to money. Yeah, unfortunately. Ice cream. What if it's very cold? I know that you are, I think, in Ukraine or Russia. So what if it's very cold? Would you still eat some ice cream? I don't think that's a very good choice. I would take pizza any day. I would take tacos any day. Well, the Moroccan kind of tacos. And I would take some Moroccan food. I would choose Moroccan food. But since you guys can't recognize Moroccan food, then I don't want to. Oh, right. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. It's like feeding your own self, like your own name. So, if you could eat paella, all right, beautiful. fancy. Spaghetti. Maria, I think I will join you. I think I will join you. Spaghetti, yeah. Sushi. All right, Pamela. Right now, I will disagree with you. I'm not a big fan of sushi, but that you want to eat it for the rest of your life, great, great. So again, for people who are just joining, if you could eat one food forever, one, nothing else, it's just that food and water, what would it be? I have some very interesting answers here. I have paella, I have sushi, or paella, whatever how it's pronounced, spaghetti, sushi, ice cream. That's the weirdest one so far. One more question, I think. I really want to finish with this question. You know why? Because this is the weekend, and I wanna have some movie or series recommendations. So if you could pick one movie or series that you could forget and watch again. You know that feeling when you watch a very amazing series and at the end you wish that you could forget the series and watch it all over again. For me, I would go with Breaking Bad. I would go with Breaking Bad. I would go with Breaking Bad. So Breaking Bad, I wish I could forget that series and rewatch it again. Maybe The Office as well. The Office. The Office, I think I should watch it sometime soon. So for me, it's Breaking Bad and The Office for series at least. So if you could pick one movie or one series, forget it and watch it again. So do I. Which one? Which one? The Office or Breaking Bad, Pamela? Or you mean just you get that feeling? So if you could forget a movie, a series, even a book, if you want to share, right? Even if you could forget a book and read it again, what would that be, Iman? Good answer. Well, uh, uh, well, we too have forgotten most of the like of the events of the movies. But if you watch them again, you will definitely remember what's gonna happen next, and that's the worst thing. It's an incredible it's that show. So it's Ikerdi. All right, it's a Turkish show. Inside, it is in English. Interesting. La Tresse, title in French. La Tresse. Book is Shana. I've never heard about this book, Shana, but thank you guys. I'm gonna take this as recommendations. All right, I'm gonna take your ideas as recommendations. So, Iman, if you could forget something, forget a movie, forget a book, forget a series, and watch it again, what would that be? Pamela as well. I would love to hear everybody's recommendations. I'm gonna take them as recommendations, and this will be the last activity for today. So let me just like gather some activities or gather some things. I ended horror movie. Which one? Which one, Pamela? Which one? Is it Saw? Would you love to watch Saw? Is that a movie? Is that a movie? These two, is it a movie or is it a sentence? Is it a normal sentence? Because I didn't. Saw is a horror. It's a great movie. It's a great series, by the way. I really loved it. I really loved it. I didn't finish it. I think I finished it because I think I stopped at number 10, at series number 10. So I really need to go back and watch that. But it was an amazing series. Uh, yeah. Any more suggestions? No more suggestions? All right. So I think with that, we come to an end Don't forget, please, to go to our website, wooenglish.com. It's really, really useful, and through it you can like download the books that are for free. And through this website, also you can join our WhatsApp channel, and also join our YouTube channel. You are already on the YouTube channel, so you can just click subscribe if you haven't yet. You can join our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, our all our platforms. So you can join them through the website, where you will find free PDF books, right, that you can download for free. I want to ask you also to kindly uh, go and visit my personal channel, where I share some tips about English. I haven't posted in a while, so I'm gonna be posting probably by Tuesday. By Tuesday, I will be posting some videos. So this is my personal channel, is Hamza Jat, right? And you can follow it. I have here some very interesting series, like Speak With Me, like quantifiers, pronunciation, how to stop forgetting vocabulary that you learn. So I think these topics will definitely help you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching.